Hello, everybody. Before we begin, I just want to say that I'm going to be speaking my mind in this video. And if that offends you, then you can, of course, just click off this video. So I put on my foundation and my moisturizer, and then I realized the lighting was absolutely garbage and that you couldn't see a thing. And the lighting is still bad because I don't have fancy lights, but I turned on this, I call it the detective light. It's a desk lamp. Hopefully the lighting's a little better, but I do have my foundation and my moisturizer on. I also usually put on sunscreen, but since I'm going to be inside all day, because where I'm located, we're kind of on lockdown because of the whole situation, which I'll get into. So I've decided to forgo the sunscreen. So the first thing I did was wash my hands for at least 20 seconds because I'm here to keep myself, my family, and my community safe. After the foundation and the moisturizer and all that fun stuff, I'm going to put some powder on so I don't look so chalky. This is Besame Translucent Vanilla Powder, and I took advantage of one of their sales, and I am stocked up on it. Full disclosure, I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm not a professional hairstylist. I am just somebody who really loves vintage fashion. And I also made a promise to myself to get ready every morning. Even if I wasn't going to go out. And I think I need to keep my morale up. Because I'm going to be honest. I've lost my job because of the situation. I work as a professional day player. Background actress. It just sounds nicer when you say day player. But the movie studios are closed, so I don't really have an income coming in. And it's been a little difficult adjusting to that, but then I remember I have nothing to spend my money on because everything's closed. So I've matted my face out, and I still look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, but it's fine. It's a look. It's my aesthetic. So after I am finished putting on my powder to matte my face, I use this NYX matte bronzer for contouring. I know I'm not supposed to use bronzer for contouring. Come at me, makeup gurus. But this is in light, so that's what I'm going to do. So I just do it around my cheekbones. So after I'm finished with my contouring, which isn't much, I'm going to put on my blush. This is NYX. I have Hit Pan and more, and this is in the shade Bitten. So before I continue my Get Ready With Me, I'm going to state my opinion on this situation which nobody cares about. Here are my thoughts. We are doing this for the good of the community. We are keeping ourselves, our families, and our community safe. Yes, it's true. In the younger population, it's not going to make much of a dent. However, 3% is millions of people. And I think we forget how populated we are as a world. That's a lot of lives lost. And the less lives we can prevent from being lost, the better. I think this is being done for the good of the community. And if people want to be nonchalant and not care and put themselves in danger, I think that's a very selfish thing to do. If you have the luxury, because it is a luxury, to stay at home, stay home. I don't mean to get emotional or dramatic unless it's in my web series. But this isn't the time to be mad because your trip to Cabo fell through. This isn't the time to cry about you not getting to see your favorite sports teams. We've all had things canceled for us. I applaud every single venue, every single business that is doing what is best for them, their employees, and their customers, and their community. This will pass, just like it has before. But the more lives we can save, and the more compassionate we can be, I'm sorry. It's hard for everybody. But we can pull through this. And hopefully I will be uploading more. And I will hopefully be entertaining people with my stupid web series and my stupid skits that really aren't very good, but they pass the time. That's my little interlude. I'm gonna go put some chapstick on my lips, and then I'm gonna start on my eyeshadow. So today I'm gonna do something a little out of the ordinary for my eyeshadow. I am using the Mermaid Lagoon palette from Besame. I am wearing a Peter Pan romper with all the mermaids. I'm gonna use this light blue as my foundation for the eyes. I don't use primer, and I know everybody's gonna be like, why don't you use primer? I just don't want to use it. So I'm just doing a base coat here. I'm not going to apologize for the little interlude I had, because those are my feelings and I needed to get them out there. With that being said, don't hoard toilet paper. This isn't the great dysentery pandemic of 2020. There is no need for you to have 50 rolls of toilet paper. And anybody who's done it, shame on you. There's other people who need it. What the hell do you need 50 rolls of toilet paper for? That's what I want to know. And people who are just buying pallets of food and goods just to sell them for exorbitant prices, you're not helping the community. So I'm going to use this for my crease. If you hear music playing in the background, that's my Spotify Get Ready With Me playlist. It's mostly vintage music. And there's some opera arias because, if you didn't know, I'm an opera singer. I know a lot of theater people follow me. So, I'm going to discuss the impact on theater and live performances right now because it's also a part of my life. It's really sad that Broadway had to go dark, but it had to be done. And in the long run, it's going to be for the best. And we're going to look back at this and be like, wow, we really did take measures to help our community. I was working on La Bohème as Musetta, which, if you don't know, is one of my favorite operas and a dream role. And as of right now, I think we're doing online rehearsals, which is fine. Gives me time to look at my score. But it's difficult. It's very difficult. So I am going to use GR5, which is this lovely seafoamy shade right here, for my eyes. But my heart goes out to everybody who's affected by this in one way or another, which is most of us. In the beginning of the video, I said I promised myself I would be using this time to boost my morale and get ready every morning. And also to feed in my creativity. Being alone or being at home, you have so much time to work on your craft. I've been working on a few screenplays. One was for my screenwriting class, and another one was just something I had in my mind, and I was like, what is stopping me from writing it? So I finished the beat sheet for my feature, and I'm going to start on a treatment, and then I'm going to start on a script, and I'm going to get to work on my audition pieces. So after my eyeshadow, I'm going to put on some eyeliner, and this is just NYX Matte in black. So after I'm done with my makeup, I'm going to do my hair. So after eyeliner, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use this very beat up and worn Modern Renaissance palette to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to fill them in with raw sienna. After eyebrows, we are going to move on to lipstick. And I don't go anywhere without a good red lipstick. So I'm using Noir Red today from Besame, of course. So I'm just going to fill it in with a lip brush. That's basically what I always do. Alright, I'm gonna spray some rose water just to refresh myself. That's about it for the makeup. I'm gonna get started on the hair now. I sleep with foam rollers. I don't know what brand these are. I got them at the dollar store. They work great though. I got 20. I use about 18 on my head. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking them off. Some of them are secured with bobby pins because I don't like to curl to the root of my hair. I'm listening to Puccini. So I look like a little Victorian ragdoll right now. I like to gather the curls so I can actually see and my face doesn't get all itchy. Remember guys, don't touch your face. I think I've said this at least 5 times in this video. I like to warm up while I do my hair and my makeup actually because I go to school relatively early. So... and online school doesn't change the fact that I still have to sing. I guess now is a good time to talk about what vintage things can I do stuck at home. Well, you can always get ready like me. But I'm going to do an incredibly ridiculous binge on a lot of noir movies, which is a genre that I love. So you can watch old movies, you can watch operas, you can research your favorite time periods, you can make your own vintage videos, which is what I'm just gonna do all this week. I'm filming the second episode of my web series. If you haven't watched it, it's horrible. Don't. But it is on my channel, so actually feel free to watch it. All my curls are out. So I'm going to let my hair down. And if I was doing a 20s look, I'd actually keep it right here, but I'm not. Start with smoothing this down because we want to give it a smooth appearance. So my hair is getting a little long right now. Well, everybody with waist length hair is like, what are you talking about? But I guess for this hairstyle, it's getting a little bit long. But I'm not gonna get a haircut anytime soon. So this is as good as we're gonna get. Hopefully in a couple months I can get my hair trimmed again. So I have a Veronica Lake cut. It actually goes down to about here. But when you curl it, it gets shorter. So that's about it. Thank you for sitting through my rant about toilet paper and not being selfish. I really appreciate it. And I hope you come back tomorrow. I will have a new video up, hopefully, unless things change. But thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, you guys. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, and feel fabulous. Bye!